Hello, grade 9, and welcome to today's English class for today, June 9th, 2020. Today, we're going to talk about preparing and reviewing for your English exam. You have an English exam to take this week. So today, I'm going to give you some information to help you study and help you review and help you prepare so that you can do well on your English exam this week, okay? The first thing that you should remember is that all of the exam questions will come from Unit 4 in your student book, okay? So be sure and review Unit 4 in your student book. If you review Unit 4 in your student book and you look at Unit 4 in your workbook, then you will understand all of the words and all of the questions that you will see on the unit exam, okay? So be sure, review all of your homework from Unit 4, all of the exercises from Unit 4, and if you have a question, you can send it to me, or if you have not finished the assignments, try and do them and ask me if you need help, okay? So that's the first thing. Be sure and review all of Unit 4 from the student book. Okay? The second thing, be sure you study adjectives and their opposite. Okay? What is the opposite of the adjective? For example, easy. What is the opposite of easy? Difficult. Okay? Also, other adjectives like short, small, safe, cold, slow, and interesting. Okay? What are the opposites of these words? You can find the answers in Unit 4. So review Unit 4 to find adjectives and to find their opposite. What is the opposite? What is the different meaning? What is the difference between old and new? Easy and difficult. Short, tall. Okay? Next, remember the adjectives and also how to make comparative and superlative. Remember, comparative is to take an adjective, for example, tall, and if I compare two things and I use the word tall, I have tall and taller. Tall and taller, okay? So be sure to know how to use an adjective like tall and change it so that it can compare two things. Comparative. Tall, taller. Cold, colder. Okay? You also need to remember how to find the superlative of an adjective. That's when you compare three or more things. Three or more things. You use the superlative. Superlative, okay? So for example, hot. If the adjective is hot, then the superlative is what is the hottest country in the world, for an example. So the adjective hot, we find the superlative, and the superlative is hottest. Hottest, okay? So you need to remember how to find the comparative for two things and also the superlative for three or more things, okay? Also, you might see on the test a sentence, and it will have three different adjectives. Two will be similar, but one will be very different. You need to look at the sentence and choose which adjective is not the same, which one is different, okay? So be sure you remember how to look at the adjectives to find the same or opposite, okay? Similar or opposite, okay? Also, another example, you should be able to write a sentence using comparative or superlative. If you give the information, for example, ice, water, and the adjective is cold. So the nouns, ice and water, and the adjective is cold. Can you write a sentence using ice and water? If you use ice and water and you compare them with the adjective cold, you can write a sentence like ice is colder than water. Ice is colder than water. So be prepared, because you may need to write sentences like that on your unit exam. Finally, you should be able to talk about your city. Be able to write some information about the city where you live. For example, is it bigger than another city in Cambodia? Is it more beautiful than another city? Be able to compare your city with another city. And also be able to write a sentence of superlative about your city with another city. For example, what's the most interesting place in your city? Or what's the most famous or popular place in your city? Be able to write a sentence about those types of things as well when you write and talk about your city. Okay? If you do that and you review all of the different things from Unit 4 in your student book and review your Unit 4 workbook exercises, then I think you will be prepared to do well on the unit exam. If you have any questions, you can send me a message on Facebook Messenger and I will respond and try to help you prepare for the exam. I hope that you study hard, and if you review all of these things, then I'm sure you'll do well on the exam. If you have any question, don't forget that you can ask me. Good luck studying hard for the exam, and I hope you have good luck in the exam this week. Bye-bye.